Hello, viewers. Welcome back to Grounded. Yay! Where we are sitting at about midnight. So we're going to start this episode off with the most expected thing of all, and that is a quick nap. Yay! Quick nap. Let's set our respawn point here and sleep for 8 hours. While Willow is napping, we can recap the last episode, which was escaping out of the undershed with Wendell in tow, followed by romping around looking for parts to make both the tick mako wheat, which we have here, mako wheat, and upgrading it to be sour. And we also made the Everchar torch at some point, made some flares, made Shinomi Seas, and somehow that took an entire hour, so I felt a little gypped, but in this episode we're going to try to do things a little quicker, provided we can remember or figure out what to do. We are down to 16 smoothies. It looks like our limiting factor is pebbles, so once again we're going to start off.
Everything looks good from here.
Thank you, Wendell. We do have Wendell following us around. Once again, we're going to start off the episode by hunting rocks with a hammer. I don't really need the Everchar torch out. So actually, one other point is we do, or I would like to have a shield that's better than this crappy shield we're using, or the no shield, which we're generally using. So that means either fire ant, ladybird, or black ant. Let's look at the fire ant shield. Pupil leather, fire ant parts, and fire ant heads. You know what? Pretty sure we can make that. Fire ant shield, and then we'll need to upgrade it, won't we? Fire ant shield. Fire ant shield. Look at that. We're done. Let's immediately head over here and see about upgrading if possible. Nope, doesn't look like you can. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and put the fire ant shield on our hotbar here. I guess the right place to put it is there, and we can put our wrench as item 1 on this third bar and move our shinobi sneeze down to 3. Also, I gotta tidy up this stick one moment. I guess I moved those outside, didn't I? Okay. Back to nice shield. Take a look at that. Back to pebbles. Pretty sure if we just keep going this way, which is kind of the way we want to go anyway, we're going to run into some pebbles. It's not clear that we actually need to do this. We've probably got enough smoothies, honestly, to last a while. But I am gonna just take a quick dip out, grab some, head back, and hopefully that will satisfy our smoothie needs for some time. Unfortunately, in the upper yard, it is sometimes a little hard to find pebbles. I assure you they're around. We can also just take a look and see if there's any other loose ends that I'm forgetting about around this area.
Look like they have things to do and people to see.
Sure there are. Here we go. There should be a few of these right around here. Yep, look at that. Pebble Bonanza. And they break with one hit. Somehow we eat these, so it's important to collect them for your healing potion needs. I think we probably have enough, but there's so many around right here that it's kind of hard to resist grabbing them. Okay, that gets us up to 33, which should be enough to stack us a few potions. So I'm going to go ahead and run back. Double check our speed is set.
Putting on some more armor.
And get away from scary beetles who almost kill us in one shot. By accident. Great. Thinking about what to do next. We have a couple options. Wendell's with us, and he really wants us to go to the Java-matic with him. So I sort of feel obligated to do that. Although there's also Maldork's castle there, and from what I can tell, we're going to have to build our way into that place. So it might be time to go explore Maldork. It's also possible that doing the Java-matic ends up leading us to Maldork, so we'll see about that. One thing I do want to check into making is a Black Widow mount, which we can do in case we ever have to fight that thing again. I'm really going to use any advantage we can get, which means touching a Black Widow mount for the slight damage bonus that gets us. Pebbles though. Pebbles were for smoothies. We have 16. Our stack size, I believe, is 30 at the moment, so let's go ahead and make 14 of these, but we don't have any mussel sprouts. Shoot, so we're going to have to go harvest mussel sprouts for that. Okay, let's go ahead and do that then, rather than sit and whine about it. That's sort of what our farm system is set up for, right? And I've set it up in a way that's pretty much as convenient as I could conceive of. Hey, here, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Oh, there you are, bud. Hey, have a good day.
Swat that mosquito.
I'm not gonna swat Chuck. Come on. What good would come of that? Black Widows. Okay, so I have a feeling we're gonna fight more of those. Don't like that idea because they're kind of ridiculous. We are gonna have to bust this down, and it's probably about time we made that permanent, I guess. I don't know. Permanent or not. Let's just collect these.
I could devour a billy hog.
Maybe there's something we can do with them. Let's find a billy hog for Wendell. It doesn't look like we'll have room for these. But as for sprouts, there are plenty around here. So let's go ahead and suck them all up. And replant. We could also be going to the pond lab to do this every time, but that seems excessively far. And I'm getting pretty quick at this. Right? 1/2 done. I do wish you could harvest them from the plant screen. That seems like that would make this a little easier. Because right now it's kind of like I have to actually pick up each individual sprout, which takes some time. You know, time's one thing we have here, I guess, so not the end of the world. That noise there is the indication that we haven't eaten or drunk anything since waking up today. Never a good way to start. Look at that, we planted them all. Alright, nothing else to do here. That should give us 19. That's plenty. Although, plenty with still having barely in excess for the next time we have to do this. So if we run through another 20 smoothies on a battle again, it's going to be a lot of running back and forth for muscle sprouts. Now, I think we've found pretty much everything in the lower yard that our Scabby has told us about. There might be one or two things we've missed, but I'm feeling pretty good. If I was to be judged on my completion of the game so far, I'd say we're doing pretty good. We've missed a couple things. I know there's something near the pond, like a trinket or something we may have missed that I got a hint at one point.
At least it's clean.
Other than that, I'm not sure that I know of a lot that we've missed, so if you see something obvious that's missing, do let me know. And we'll try to go get it. Right, we're dropping off pebbles in one of these mini sacks of stuff. Hopefully there's room somewhere. There we go. Dropping off muscle sprouts. Everything else here can stay with us for now. It's a lot of stuff. Let's make 14. Fuzz on the rocks. And that gives us a stack of 30. We do have excess granola bars. We could probably leave those behind. I can actually fix a couple items here. And yeah, let's leave the granola bars here. We'll grab those in an emergency later if we need them. I don't think we'll need them right now. I'm going to go ahead and make another set of 20 arrows here. Which means what? Destroying these 6, I guess? But I don't have a target dummy. Can I shoot into you? Whoa! Unexpected. Unexpectedly destroyed our statue. Our swole statue. Who is that again? And where, more importantly? Must be a furnishing, right? Yoked girth, of course. Right. And we can make a full-on Wendell statue too, but I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to make yoked girth here. Sorry, buddy. I didn't realize that shooting you would destroy you. There we go. I guess shooting sticks is smarter. Although we can't. Alright, so that was all of our sour arrows. That lets us make a batch. This time I'm thinking super gas arrows might be fun. Probably hurt myself. We only had 10 splinter arrows? Hold on. Oh no, we only had 1 super stink sack. I see. 10. Okay. That's fine. Let's just make 10 of those. I'll leave the feather arrows back here for now. And let's think about whether there's anything else we need to upgrade. Our weapons are all level 8. It might make sense to try to upgrade the weapons to level 9, or at least one of them. If I can pick a final weapon. And this guy here is not level 8 yet. So to do that, I'd need to go hunt some of the shiny beetles, or we could go try duping. Duping means we'd have to run all the way back to Pond Lab, doesn't it? Let's forget about that for now. And where is the door?
Oh, ha! That's interesting.
Let's take Wendell on a trip and see if he is ready. So Wendell wants to get up to the Java-matic. The other thing up here we haven't done is figure this out. So I'm hoping that bringing Wendell to the Java-matic opens this trapdoor for us. If not, we'll probably explore around there and see if we can figure that out. Before we do get running, one last thing that I always forget is that this is a survival game, and to survive you need to eat and drink. We have 6 water. Somehow no more dewdrops. And we have plenty of food, but let's take 2 more of these. Who cares which ones? We're going to go ahead and eat one of those now. The other 2 we'll keep and let them
Surprisingly not
rot.
terrible.
Or hopefully eat them before they rot.
That's not so bad.
We'll pick up some water on the way. And we're just going to head overland. Into the heart of the yard. We fight some of these things on the way. Get some practice in. But we certainly don't need their parts, so we're just going to ignore them for now. There's a raw science item here that I think is probably up top. I'm not sure. There's also some ore weavers potentially right up ahead here. Yep. So I'm going to skirt that real quick. Just in the hopes that I catch a glimpse of that science by climbing higher. Don't think that's going to happen though. Maybe I can jump up and see. Nope. Bloop de bloop, it said. Oh, well, okay. You know what? Bonsai. Oops, hurt myself more than anything. Okay, so this weapon doesn't do a lot of damage. I kind of want to take a look at its healing abilities though, so. Yeah, also. Yeah, so not blocking at all. Spider. Oh, spider. Not blocking at all. Fighting these things. It's taking some stamina. But generally, at least from ore weavers, which admittedly aren't hurting us that much, we are fully healing though before they can do anything serious to us. Why are these ants attacking? Oh, did I hit you by accident? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna break my shoes because of you guys, aren't I?
Better safe than sorry.
Okay. Even in a situation where you're getting outnumbered by creatures, the healing rate of this tick makwa is pretty phenomenal. It's kind of limited by your available stamina, the ability to swing it, but the fact that it just heals you a good chunk on every single swing seems to be pretty nice. That said, I am taking a lot of damage, but that fight was basically not blocking through all those creatures. And I'm not really feeling that worse the wear. Nice. Okay, over here there's also a molar. So what I remember seeing, what's our scabby set to? Surveyor scanner. I believe it's set to spiders. Oh no, it's set to black widow spiders. And notice here on this corner here, there's a black widow mark. And we're getting a molar indicator here. So That says to me there is a black widow near here somewhere, probably in a cave that we haven't found yet. I am tired of ants attacking. Why are ants attacking me? I have Ambassador turned on. Don't I? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's check that. Yeah, I should have Ambassador here. Okay. No longer attacking. Right, so what I was saying is there's got to be a tunnel that I'm missing here, unless this connects to the undershed. Which is possible. It's possible that the tunnel in question is an undershed tunnel. But yeah, there's something here that I'm not sure how to get to. It indicates a molar, which we're gonna find later, I guess. Right now, even if
I could devour a billy hog right
never
about
mind.
now.
We're gonna find it right now. It turns out. Boom. Okay, so I am worried that that does lead to a black widow. But it could be something less obnoxious, right? Oh my god, Wendell, you scared me. Okay, I hear the spider. Oh, look at that. Okay. That's almost certainly bad news. And there's a way out. Can we craft in here? I don't think it'll let me because I guess I could test. So if we had quarter clay foundations, yeah, no land rights. That's the whole problem with a lot of the upper yard is there's just no land rights. Definitely black widow spider in there. I'm not going down there right now. We will come back to that, but what I can do is trail mark it. If I can remember where the trail marker is. Sprig, plant fiber, clover leaf. There's our sprig. There's our plant fiber. Wait. More sprig, more plant fiber? Confused. Maybe it was 2 of each. And a clover leaf, which also should be reasonably close. That's going to be trail marker for Black Widow hole. And we're going to come back there. We're going to brave that hole, just not right now. Let's go take Wendell to the Java-matic. I don't want to traumatize him too much. I'm pretty sure there's clovers over this way. There's some. While that's fresh in my mind with where it is before I lose it, it only takes me a few seconds to lose my orientation and memory of what I was doing, so... where was I? Over here. Over there. Okay, good. Let's mark this as Black Widow Hole, or just Widow Hole, because we're pretty sure that's what's in there. What else would it be? I think there's another place where we potentially encounter a Black Widow. Yeah, over there, which... and here. Oh god. Okay. So there's at least 3 more that we're going to have to fight. I really hope they're not as hard as that one in Undershed. Like, by the time we reach it, I hope we have some better sour weapons to whack those with. We'll see. This is mostly just going to be a scouting mission right now. I think if we figure out what the situation is going to be here, it's a good idea to try to prepare for it rather than just like rush in blindly. Just by the way this is laid out, I have this feeling this is going to be some sort of defense mission defending these things. Which means I want to make walls here, right? So we're going to have to go back and get wall pieces. But I guess the thing to do is to make sure that is really what happens at the Java-matic. I'm kind of just making an assumption here.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
Luckily, we did make a zip line up to it earlier. That makes getting up here a lot easier. We need to put the big embiggening cell. Does that mean we'd have to make it? Did I forget to make it? Come on, Corknut. I probably should have tried making it. No, I don't have to make it. Unless it's here for some reason. Yes, there it is. Okay, I do have to make it. And I'm pretty sure we need more gum and more toenails. Great, okay. So, I guess I had to come here to see that there was something to do. Maybe Wendell will talk to us when we get up here. Let's see. Do you need to go make it? Derp. Also, I need to figure out how to get up there. Can I hop on this battery? Thought I tried this earlier. No, I guess not. Yeah, I don't think we ever actually tried getting up here earlier. There we go. Beginning cell 1 available. Wait.
The embiggening cell is in place.
I already have it.
We're almost ready to commence brewing.
Wait. Embiggening cocktail. Okay, I need to make the cocktail. He gave us the embiggening cell. Do you want us to do now? Place ingredients into Java-matic. Okay, so it's going to make the cocktail for us. Is that what's going to happen? Doesn't really say that it needs something. But we're going to have to bring these parts for sure. Berry leather, koi fish scale, gum nuggets, toenail. I think we have most of that. Let's take a look at how to get up there. I do love having an Everchart torch, not worrying about running out of lighting. So nice. I wonder if this thing works underwater. That would be fantastic. Okay, we're gonna have to get inside of this thing. Is that true? Probably up here. Ugh. Gross, man. Gross.
Everything looks good from here.
Yes, okay, so we're gonna have to deposit the ingredients here to make it. Okay, fine. I think I can get all of these things. Unfortunately, it did come without dandelions somehow. Did I just pick a whole bunch of dandelions? Which means jumping down safely a little bit at a time. Oops. Yeah, okay, not so bad. Let's head back, get the parts. We do have the recipe. What was that? It was telling us something here too. That is a scabby. There's a scabby near here. Over this way. It's probably up on top. Let's go get that guy and then head home. Maybe the scabby will pop out once we've... wonder if I can just hammer this out like we have hammered other things out. No. Alright, I think the scabby's going to be on top, so let's go back on top. Maybe inside, it was probably just staring at me in the face that whole time and I somehow missed it. Luckily we have plenty of light from our Everchart torch. I'm so chuffed. Chuff, chuff, chuff. Everchart torch. It's amazing. You should make one. Under here? On top of the entire thing? How are we missing this thing? Is it around the corner? I must have to get on top. Oof. Or inside it some other way. Okay, frustratingly, there appears to be a scabby inside of the Java-matic. Maybe it breaks open after we use it. Okay. Well, Wendell's not helping us figure it out. Jerk. Oh god. Oh, I thought that was sure death. I thought we were falling to our death, but we're okay. Let's just bandage a little bit. And see if bouncing off this helps. We're okay. Yeah, we're gonna rush home, find the parts, see what's missing. We'll probably have to go look for gum, I think. I think we have 4 pieces, not 5. And maybe come back prepared for anything. Alright, from here we are doing mutation C. We're going to put the quick shoes on.
It's enough to keep me safe.
Pull out the shield, pull out the mace, and let's just... actually, let's find a dandelion on the way home. That was an ant.
Watch where
It's
you
okay.
stick that
It's okay.
nose,
It's just an
evil.
ant. There's a dandelion there. Should be able to get that one right. What's this? Oh, right. I remember what the dandelion issue is. We don't actually need these anymore. We have the trinket, although, you know, these are way more convenient than switching to the trinket. So let's just bring those home with us. And let's head on over to the high ridge. That's right, Corknut. You found the dandelion trinket that lets you fly without dandelions. It's all coming back to me. The nice thing about swimming in water when you're small is because of surface tension, you don't actually get wet. That was a very short day. Parts. Okay, to make the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell cocktail. We need bear leather. We don't have any fish scales. We only have 4 gum nuggets. We only have 4 toenails. Quickest way to get toenails, is up on the table. Although there's also one way far away on the stump. So I think we're going to start there. Gum nuggets, they're all over the place, so that'll be next. Koi fish scales, we're probably going to have to go back to first home, and if not, Pond View for that. First things first, though. We are going to spend the night dropping off our food first so it doesn't spoil while we're in bed. Let's go ahead and spend the night here for 8 hours. And wake up in a brand new day. It's not that I have any trouble with traveling around at night these days, but the truth is it makes for better viewing, right? Let's go ahead and bring these guys with us. Maybe if we're down near the Oak Lab, we can try and dupe those. Not that we're going to Oak Lab just yet, but I might forget to come back here. So I'm going to head up onto the bicycle. We're going to go for the hole. Oops, let's go for the hole, get food first. Going to be consuming food. I guess we don't need to bring one with us. In fact, let's drop stuff off. I'm wrong. We're going to come back here. I'm going to remember. We're not going to need this. We're not going to need the gas arrows for now. We're not going to need the flares or the shinobi stuff. How are we doing? That's enough space to get toenails, right? Let's get out of here. Toenails, we're going to have to go up the bike. Oops. And once we get up there, there's not a lot to do up there. There's not going to be anything to fight except for some mites. Hopefully if the ants leave us be. Remind me how to get up here? I think we climb along this bike wheel. True. Not this way though, right? Yeah, okay. Does sound like there's a snoring spider here. Oh, it's the other bike wheel, not this one at all.
Don't let that roly-poly roll into a ball.
That's right. And normally some spiders roaming this area, who we can pretty much safely ignore for now. Under here, let's hop up here, get on the bike chassis. I think we want the other piece, yep. Up on this pedal gear. Maybe over this way. And from up here, everybody seems calm. Nobody's attacking us. All the way around to this edge. Up the hose onto Wendell's favorite chair and where he keeps his disgusting toenail clippings. They're up here somewhere, right? Oh, hit the keyboard pretty hard there. From baseball bat. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet I could have done this first time by timing the descent just right so that
Black ant soldier.
I'd land on the hammer. Maybe not. Minor inconvenience, and we are here. Using up 2 dandelions on the way. We'll pick up that sour candy while we're here as well. If there's anything else up here that I have forgotten. Wendell's not talking. Let's hope you left some toenails in there for us, Wendell. Ugh, disgusting. We only really need one, but we're taking them all. I guess we can try to make the scimitar too, although had such the rusty spear was so like underwhelming that I'm not really sure the toenail scimitar is going to be that much better. Okay, toenails complete. Gum next. Where is their gum? There's some gum way over there on that bike, so I guess that's where we're heading next. Is there any reason to jump that way? Yeah, maybe if we jump over there and land on that piece of wood, that actually gives us an advantage for getting over toward that bike, if possible. Although we do miss out on collecting some lint. I'm pretty sure we've picked up all the lint we're ever going to need. All right, down in the comments below what to talk about. We do have a recipe for the mantis. We have a recipe to feed the brood mother. We have what looks like an evident battle brewing at the Java-matic. And we always have Moldoric's castle to go check out. I want to hear your opinions on what the best order to do those next is. Do I abandon all and head back toward the brood mother? Sounds like we've got a potential molar either up in this plant, which I suppose is a possibility, or down in the undershed here. So again, Give me some comments below. I want to hear. Where should we go next? If I don't hear anything else, I am going to continue heading to Java-matic and finishing up the Embiggening Cocktail. But if you've got a strong opinion on what I should do next, let me know. I'll take it into consideration. Promise.
I could devour a billy hog right about now.
Speaking of molars, we did pick up 3 and 2. We want 5, so we need 3 more megas to get max resource stack size. Consumables, we are at 30. And then we have 3 regular milk molars, which I think we're going to put into max health. Which brings us up to plus 75 max health. Yeah, let's do it. And then 4 more to get the next, so let's see, 4, 5, 6 probably, so that's 15 more there. 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 22, 25, 27, 32 more regular molars to find. Amazing. 5 mega plus 3, 4, 5 is 17 more mega molars to find. Wow. Seems like so many. Science shop, we still haven't unlocked anything. We have 38,000. I think we can probably use that for dupes. Just to get maybe 3 more shiny beetles. So we're gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need 5 to bring our Maka, whatever. We're gonna need 5 more to bring that up to level 8. Which I guess means I should make 4. Gum. We're here for gum. We only need 1 more piece of gum, so if this only gives us 1 or 2, it should be fine. Give us 2, great. We'll have some left over to make a smoothie someday, maybe. Whoa, don't fall in the hole. Alright, lastly, we're going to need koi scales. It didn't look like we had any whatsoever at High Ridge, which I'm kind of surprised about, but I guess not terribly, because there probably just wasn't. I wasn't considering there might be a reason we need koi scales up here. I just left them all at home. So I think first home is going to be our next stop. No reason to no reason to stop and fight here, was what I was going to say. But then I saw a tasty snack.
This heat is unbearable.
Ooh,
My skin
I
is
didn't
boiling.
realize it was going to be hot down here. Oops. We're okay. I'm just going to have to use up a little bandage. So first we'll take High Ridge down to first home. I think there's probably koi scales in first home. If not, we'll have to run over to Pondview and pick some up. Let's take a look at the workbench here and make sure that we're on the right track. Berry leather, no problem. Gem nugget. Gum nugget, done. Toenail, done. Koi fish scale, okay. Let's actually find all this stuff because we're going to want to bring it with us. There's the gum. 6. We only need 5. Next was Berryla. Let's bring these. We'll bring one. Bear leather, we need 5 of those, I believe. 5. 5 toenails. Toenails, we have 4. We're gonna need 1 more. Somewhere we have some. 5, 5, 5. The only thing missing is the koi scale. We have 0. Let's head on down and see what comes of being prepared.
Oh my god!
So also gonna pay close attention to whether our scabby rings on this trip. I haven't really been paying attention to that on this trip. I've just been assuming it's finished. Like the fact that Wendell's just like tailing behind us, floating along. I'll just come along with this kid, I guess. Figured he would have stayed up by the Java-matic and just waited for us there. Maybe he thought we'd find him a piece of a billy hog.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
Koi
Watch
scales.
where you stick that nose, Weevil.
There's Weevil in my house. Okay, here we do have 7, so we definitely have some here. In one of these mini chests. Just quickly look in. There we go. Alright, is that enough? That's everything. We can't craft here for some reason, because we have to go back upstairs to craft it. Ah, that's why there's a question mark here. Gotcha. Sure, you have the parts, but do you know where to make it? Why, at the Java-matic, of course. I am very glad we didn't have to run back into the pond. Feels like with the Embiggening Cocktail, the next step is just going to be bring it down here, plug it into the tracer, turn that thing on, and we're done. And then we can just go in and squish all those Black Widows, right? Perfectly happy just sticking our finger in there and squishing them when we're full size. That would be a lot easier. They probably won't let me do that though. Alright, one last check of the inventory, make sure we have all these pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. I didn't get a chance to go try to dupe that. Berry leather, koi fish, gum nugget, toenail. Berry leather, koi fish, gum nugget, toenail. We are set. Heading back in. Turning off our markers because I know the direction we have to go, and those just get in the way of the good scenery. These fire ants really just don't respect my ant ambassadorship, do they? Let's turn it back on, make sure it's visible to them. Alright. Yeah, see, that guy's happy with us. Actually, maybe he just didn't see us. Yeah, he's happy. He knows we're an ambassador. Okay, Java-matic, we have 3 dandelions left here. That should be enough to make this really safe. Does feel like this is going to trigger something dangerous. So if it does, I'm probably just gonna die immediately. But let's see what happens. A lot of power back here. 2 car batteries. Power strip. A calculator. Incongruous calculator. I think you'd use like custom micros for this. I also just now noticed that there's ivy climbing up this wall, and I'm very glad that the devs weren't like, oh, let's make a jumping puzzle where they'll jump from ivy leaf to ivy leaf and have to get all the way up this wall. Hate stuff like that. Glad it's not in here. It's like one of things like that that just like they could have done but didn't, that make this game so good. It's really not just the stuff they included, it's the stuff they left out. Here we go. Depositing the goods.
The mixture seems right. Well done. Perhaps you could get a job at the Kitten Jet as a barista. Assuming all goes to plan, of course.
Can I get in there? No.
And
Okay.
you're old enough to comply with any labor laws.
Let's see what we can find.
Oh, is there a picture somebody drew on that? Interesting. You know what, Wendell? It sounds like there's a scabby in here. Oops. Why can't I find it? Oh, I guess it could be under this thing also. I didn't think of that, did I? Yeah, let's actually go look downstairs in a moment just to see if that's a possibility. Okay, so it does look like there's a safe way down. Sorry, the next step was to get inside. What was the next step? Use Java-matic to brew. Okay, let's do it. We know how to get in here. 9-volt battery. Get up on the battery. Come on. Get up on the battery. From the battery, get up on the table. No, we're not doing it here. Oh, right. It's the button on the calculator, dummy. Go hit that. Right, calculator. Okay, well, if this is where the monsters appear, it's been good to know you.
Everything looks good from here.
Here we go. Insufficient power. Well, wouldn't you know it? The orc ants are attacking the power cables. Damn it.
It looks like there are still a few bugs left in the system. We'll need to get down there and repair those mixer modules.
How are we going to keep this repaired while we use it up top? Or is this just a really easy fight? Have ants everywhere. Yep. Is this one we getting attacked too? No. Okay, well that was a really easy mixer quest. If that was all it took, killing 2 ants. Somehow, don't think that's all there is going to be to it. Something was attacking us there. Okay. About under that for a... Oh, look at that. There is a door down there that's open.
Brewing process.
Okay. Brewing process. I'm gonna go check out that lab, though.
State of this. Trudy's Java-matic. Oh, the warranty will be voided for sure. Subterfuge, reckless destruction of apparatus, The complete lack of respect for another person's science? This all reeks of schmecter.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
I must warn you, the fusion process for the Embiggening Cocktail is quite loud. It will continue to draw attention from the director's little army. And it will take some time to brew, I'm afraid. We'll need to defend those mixer modules for as long as it takes.
Got it.
If the orcs destroy them, they'll take down the entire system.
We should build some defenses.
A prudent suggestion. Strong enough defensive structures around the Java-Matic's weak points could buy us the time we need. I have a storage facility not far from here that should be of use in this endeavor. I'll mark its location on your scabby. This might take a bit longer to get you home, but safety first, as I always say.
What should we do about the orcs?
If we can find where they are coming from, we just might uncover a way to stop them. But where?
Any idea where the orcs are coming from?
They are a creation of Armament. I suspect they have some sort of facility hidden in the yard. If you can locate it, I think that I can get us inside.
Where do you think this Ominent facility is?
I wonder if... No, that can't be it. Perhaps he hid it in there. No, that's far too obvious.
Dr. Tully?
Shh, I'm thinking. Maybe, just maybe he hid it behind the... Ha! Absurd. Who in their right mind would build a lab there? That's it! Wait, no, that can't be it. I have no idea where it is. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's get started. I think I know where it might be.
For science!
I discovered the Java-Matic storage facility, which turns out is probably right underneath the Java-Matic. Let's go check that out real quick, because I saw that door. Oof. And let's see what you have in here for me, Dr. Tully. Hopefully not a lot of monsters. Ooh. Lots of stuff. Alright, a Ominent lab bed, which we're going to set our spawn point to because... look at that. Muscle sprouts, nuggets, and pine cone piece. None of that do we need. But there's plenty of it. If only you'd given us access to this before we tried to fix your Java-Matic. In here... more gum. Food and gum. Very nice. It is all welcome, of course. Honeycomb, pupae, gunpowder. Nothing new. Ooh, a bunch of smoothies that... soothing syrup. Sticky workers comp lets us carry more. Soothing syrup, I'm not sure. I'm actually going to leave those there because all that's going to do is lead to confusion. Ooh, bomb arrows are new.
Oh, huh. That's interesting.
We'll take your arrows. Bomb arrows discovered. Not something I knew how to make yet. Nice. And over here, weed stems for building things. That's good. Oh, and weed stems on all these shelves. Plus mushrooms, feathers, spiky burrs, lint ropes. Alright, we're going to make a real defense, it looks like. And he gave us most of the beans to do it. Those weed stems will come in handy too, so let's make sure to bring those up. Too much stuff, Dr. Tully.
I'd eat this normally.
The flower petal, what would that be for? Interesting. Not sure. I guess we can chuck the dandelion tufts. We won't need feed any of those. If I can actually drop things in a reasonable way. Spider silk, I don't really see much use in that. Let's make sure to take all of these though. Ah, nice. And dandelion tufts kind of block the road. Are there any on shelves in here? I didn't see any of these shelves being full. It was just these two sets. Great, so like a stack of weeds, that will come in handy for something, I'm sure. Maybe a roof part. So we're going to want to make little shelters over all three of those glowy bits. One thing I do note here is scabby indicator is not going off while we're down here. It was only up top. Let's just wander around here and see if it goes off under here at all.
Those aphids look like they have things to do and people to see.
Ooh, that's dangerous. Oh, shoot. More dangerous than I thought. Whew. Oh, jeez. Is he stuck in here with me? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, let's drop these. And see if we can't take this guy out. Where did he go? That's kind of annoying. Did I drop them right in my path? Wow, where did that... Oh. Somehow knocked us down and poisoned us. Before I forget, let's switch to this mutation and put on
Putting on some more armor.
some armor. And
Let's see what we can
salty.
find.
Oops, salty is the weakness. Good. Alright, unfortunately we're not going to be able to pick up any of your stuff. You did have a lot of wasp parts. And because we didn't use mutation C, we've got no space for this stuff now. Okay. Let's go drop this off outside. Try not to get distracted by more wasps, if possible. We're going to have to build things near these mixers. He still call them mixers, I guess. They're some kind of mixer. So here we are. I guess what we're gonna do is head back into that undershed, or not the undershed, into that lab we just found that doesn't have a name. The Java-matic lab? Java-matic storage lab. We're gonna head in there. We're going to use the bed in there to reset it to daytime. Maybe, if I can get up there. Jeez, okay. Navigating below the Java-matic, not my strong suit. Here we are. We're gonna go use the bed in here, reset it daytime. That'll at least make me feel better. Third night. Then let's head upstairs. We're gonna have to drink some water. There were plenty of waters on plants around here. Hopefully we can get some of those and not use our canteen.
Looks good from here.
That's not so bad.
There we go. Food-wise, we did have some, so we'll be okay when we start getting hungry. Okay, well, good thing we set our spawn point. Totally unexpected getting zapped, but whoa, wait. there's even more in here that somehow I missed. So many burrs. Are these things like really respawning? What is going on? I just missed these last time, I guess?
What's on your mind?
Nope, I didn't mean to talk to you. I guess I just never looked in those ones. Okay, so hopefully our backpack falls off of the electrocution machine. Now that I look, there are sparks flying out of it. Probably an indication you shouldn't jump up on it. And we don't have space for any of this stuff. What do we need to drop here? Probably a lot. Let's go over to where we're going to build. And get some stuff building, and then we'll come back and get the rest of our pack. Orc is already here. Breaking stuff. Jerks. Come on. Really? Alright, so this one in the middle, I don't think had anybody attacking it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they all did. Anyway, I want to start here with some mushroom walls. And we'll see what it takes. I'm pretty sure we can just wall this off, maybe put some kind of arch over that. Is there anything arch-like that would help here? Ah, of course there is. Very nice. So if we throw an arch in here, maybe with a foundation under it, maybe we can just build it like this and not worry about it. I kind of would like it if it had a foundation under it, though. That way we can raise it a bit. Burr floor would be nice. Foundation. Pebblet foundation. Do we have any kind of mushroom foundation? Doesn't look like it. Ah, hold on. Stairs. Those aren't foundations. I guess we're stuck with clay and pebblets for foundation. And we definitely don't have anything we can build that with. So instead, what I'm going to do is concentrate on the walls for now, just to get the mushrooms out of our inventory. And what I will do is place walls there for reference for now. And let's see if they build. I guess we don't even need arches. We can just build the mushroom wall straight through these tubes. Maybe. Location obstructed for the second piece, unfortunately. Oh, maybe it was obstructed with our own body? That sure would be nice. No, that one doesn't want to fit. I think we want to go out one more is the issue. And then come in 90 degrees. And I can't build these because we've got something supporting. Okay. Oh, no. So as soon as it says supporting, we have to break it and redo it. And the issue is that if we make it when it's supporting something, then breaking it breaks everything that might be supported by it. Let's go ahead and break this one though. And we'll put a new piece that just stretches out this way a little bit. This one's supporting, so we have to lower this piece one. There. Okay, no longer supporting. Now we can shove it through here. It shouldn't be supporting anything either. And from up here, we can put that piece there, and that piece there, and all of these are freestanding now. And now if we want to, we can build a little higher there, which we probably want to do because there's probably going to be aerial attack on this. I would guess that like Schmechter's going to send everything he has at us, right? So what we're going to do is next time we're going to come back and finish building the defenses around the mixers. I'm not sure if it makes sense to do this first or go attack Maldork's castle. It sounds like Maldork's castle might be the right move if there's a chance that doing that reduces the attack here. So I'm thinking that through. I will let you know next time. Until then, thanks so much for watching.
A billy hog right about now.
We'll go get Wendell a billy hog after this, but I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.